All right, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutations to the Akim out there, spreading this truth like wildfire in all truth and in all sincerity. And shalom to the rest of the elect, the believing men, women, and children, the believing men whose lot was not to be a prophet, but a friend of the prophets, and the women and children who do sincerely believe. Shalom to all of y'all. I hope this live is edifying. All right, so I wanna start off with the title of this live, in case y'all ain't heard yet. Kyle Rittenhouse, that Edomite that shot those other Edomites, that right wing Edomite that shot those other Edomites that were those BLM Edomites, has just been found not guilty, and there's been a lot of basically the tensions have been real high around this case, and it's been one of the main focuses of the MSM, the Esau's, the LSM, Esau's mainstream media, since other than the 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 P Diddy, the pandemic, that you know that and the Rittenhouse case. They've been the main focus of they've been the main focus of the mainstream media, and there's a reason why. They've been constantly pushing that out, because it's a psyop to cause, number one, to distract from what Esau is really doing, have you focus on that shit, and number two, to get the people pissed off and riled up. And you got one side, the side that would be on that was on the prosecution side, being like, not like, gotta lock this devil up, man. Gotta lock this motherfucker up, man. He murdered those people. Why was he there with the gun and shit like that, right? And then you got the other side that basically they're like, oh, he was just defending his business and shit like that, and putting out fires, and he got attacked, and he should be released because it was self-defense. And the two sides have been going at it. One side is a lot of Jakes, they was for the prosecution side, because those Jakes believed that, and still believe that, the BLM movement is like still kind of legit. It's still for Israelite lives, man. Well, even though they're not calling themselves Israelites, calling themselves black, they're out of ignorance, out of they can't get this truth. They're basically saying that, they believe, they basically, like, they taking the side of the people, of the prosecution and shit, because they believe that BLM is actually gives a fuck about so-called black lives, and that Kyle Rittenhouse, like, he was He shot him because that it was because they was BLM and shit. And then you have the other side that you have the other side. You have the the MAGA hat wearing side. That's like you have them. You have the MAGA hat wearing side. The right winger Edomites that believe that he was defending himself against them and shit. And so you're gonna have me personally. There's other brothers that believe this. Me personally, I believe that they was agent provocateurs and that shit was fucking staged. Personally, I believe that just they did that shit just to stir the pot. But I wouldn't put it past them because look was because one of Esau's favorite tactics to use is it's his fucking motto, Oro ab Chaos. The 33rd degree Freemason model, man. And that's what could come out of this. And among other events, because this time people is pissed. People is feeling the what they say, feeling the pinch at the gas pump and at the grocery store too. So this time there's that pressure to there's that as well. Can't just go to the grocery store and well, it's a lot of empty shelves. A lot of places you have empty shelves and shit, which is why Joe Blow Biden is being called Empty Shelves Joe. So there's that as well. This Kyle Rittenhouse verdict, could play a role in the chaos that they got planned. Could be one of their moves, man, that they made to stir the pot, man, even more than it already is. So, we're gonna see what's gonna happen from this, it could get shit started. This is something that we gotta watch. The fuck, hold on. Oh, it's fucking up. Hold on. Shit might be wet or something. He's slowing up my life. But it didn't end on me. Kala Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Hashem Kadash. Alright, so that's what I was gonna do. Fuck. I was actually trying to go to another tab, but they have it so it was slowing up. It was freezing up on me. But that auto ab KO shit. That's they about that. And hold on. Auto ab KO. That's them, man. That's their That's the model of the 33rd degree. So, we got to be aware of Satan's devices. Because that's like a strategy, which is it's like a device. It's a tool that you use to achieve things. Achieve them. Beware. Beware of Satan's devices. Yep. It's 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11. Lest Satan could 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Yeah, because if you are ignorant of his devices, he will get an advantage over you. And because you're not aware, you're going to be you're not going to, you ain't going to see that coming. And that's also, and the precept to that is Ecclesiasticus 5, or Sirach, same thing. 5 verse 15, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. Nah, even a small detail that you don't think matters, like that, like a media psyop and shit like that, to create that auto KO, man. Different ways to create it. Like being ignorant of that, you may get caught up in that. And let me get and hold on. It's something that they do to basically because they gotta create One of the definitions is one of the ways the government wages the elites through the government wage psyops on the people is through propaganda and shit. And this would be one of them, or political warfare too. Psychological warfare is a planned use of propaganda, threats, and other non-combat techniques during wars, threats, wars, or periods of geopolitical unrest to mislead, intimidate, demoralize, or otherwise influence the thinking or behavior of an enemy. Where you at? Saw a fucking roach. Take care of that. Salakia. And Orag KO is just another way of saying divide and conquer, basically. Also. But yeah, let me got some scriptures on that and so what might happen out of that. And it's all according to prophecy. 2nd Ezra 15:16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able. Verse 18, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And then this is happening at a time when you also have shortages. So it's happening at the same time as well. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their. That's going to lead up to that. There's going to be many aspects to the chaos, man. That the food, the shortages, it's all going to contribute to it. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the swords and despoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. There is another scripture I can get on this. Isaiah 19, that one scripture. Isaiah 19 and 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Oh, Shalom, Shalom, Ak. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rakah Kadash, Barakatah. Ain't seen you on here in a minute. Oh, hey, Esau, he's about to do it, man. I think this is one of his moves to cause that chaos. So Esau can bring in the order. Damn, what the fuck? Shit was freezing up on me. Verse 3, and the spirit of Egypt shall fall in the midst thereof. Patriotism has been happening. And I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. Verse 4, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them. Say the Lord Yahweh of hosts. Yep. And that's that Ordo Ab Ko, man. It's right there. And that's what Esau is trying to do here, and according to prophecy, he will be successful with that, you know. And as you got this shit going on, you got Joe Blow handing over basically the power of basically, okay, basically, all right, basically, shit, what the fuck? Kamala Harris is gonna act as the president, while Joe Blow is while Joe Blow while Joe Blow is in the hospital for a colonoscopy, so called, right? So called, that's the reason. And that's something to watch because, we've known that, like, it's been out, the info has come out that the reason why they put Joe Blow in office is so they could take him out, because he was dying. They could 25th Amendment his ass, man. And then you would have President Kamala Harris. And so it's interesting as this is going on, as you got that situation with Kyle Rittenhouse, and you had that blood moon. Also, let me get something on that, because that's a sign. A blood moon, signs in the heavens. We get something on that. Ah, shit. What the fuck? I had it plugged in though.